but she said trust me. These are the stories we will tell. As I stood frozen, infinite, I almost fell, but I got a feeling and my heart starts beating, a sudden rush of feeling alive. This is freedom and I won't change, I won't phase out. I know it's been too long with too many wrongs. What have I done? You've forgotten the words to our song. Now it's gone. Take it back just for one night. Take all the wrongs and pretend that we're alright. Feel the rhythm in our souls, let them entwine. 'Cause
All right, we're unmuted.
We're murdering mech now, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Say that, but then you.
Nate, can I point something out that you've done wrong down here?
What is it?
You have this now live thing, and then it says time shown as America/Chicago, which is inaccurate
Wait, what?
on his Twitch stream.
Where is it?
That box that says now live.
What box?
This is now live.
What box?
Maybe that's what box?
I have no idea what box you're talking about.
I legitimately have no box what he's talking about.
No, you have a legitimate no box. Oh, that thing.
That's inaccurate.
Well, that's not actually on my end because that's straight up a widget based on your time zone.
Times is shown in this. It's because it's our area.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not right.
It's the generalistic. That's what they picked. I am not in charge of that.
It's not right.
What do you blame me for? I'm not doing anything like that.
Because you're the one who put it there.
It's the widget that I put my times on. If you got a
See, no,
complaint,
but mine. So mine is right because mine shows Los Angeles.
But
So
does it show
time
the right
zone.
time?
Yes. Oh,
Because mine's an hour ahead.
All right. It's 8:48.
You see what I mean?
oh.
Okay, that's why. Okay,
whatever.
that's why I am so
Close
tired.
enough.
It didn't occur to me that it. Okay, that's okay.
that is still not my jurisdiction because I am not able to do help with that.
I'm not awake, guys.
I think
else
we've
is-
already established that none of you guys are awake.
Basically,
Are we just doing a dream sequence now?
four out of five of us are
Maybe.
tired. I had technology problems. Basically, there's a lot of things going on with this session that it's already cursed. Let's get this over with.
Not as cursed as the ranger I had.
Oh my god.
Ranger or reindeer?
Every time I add something to the conversation, I feel like I grow slightly more concerned.
Yeah.
I very much
Anyways,
No.
you guys
Yes.
just beat up the group that tried to steal the shield, or takes back for some reason.
Yeah.
To be honest, I believe we
okay.
could have at least beaten them. It would have been a struggle, but we could have beaten them.
Our takes back because we need a babysitter.
We
Plink
have
is
a
a bad
babysitter. It's called Plink.
Plink is the worst babysitter.
Clink needs a babysitter.
We
Plink
need
is-
someone to help
You
mitigate
need,
all of our
you
chaos.
need an adult for the adult.
Yes.
You don't know how old I am.
because you never.
You set fire to the town.
Yeah.
Still, an adult can do that.
Allegedly. Nobody has any proof.
Age and
No one
maturity are
saw.
not the same thing.
That is accurate.
Yep. An
I
adult
more
can
meant that
cause
you don't know
fires.
if I'm an
It's called
adult or
arsonist.
not. But, you know.
Anyways,
Wait, am I an adult? I don't know if I'm an adult, guys.
In
We're
real life,
gonna say that you're an adult just because that makes anything that might happen a little less concerning.
D&D
Okay.
cages are weird.
Yeah, especially with the gnomes. Gnomes are weird.
Anyways,
hi.
I don't know. What are you guys gonna do?
Where are we?
Where Cameraborg is? You barely out of Baldur's Gate.
Well, can we? Well, we first need a rest, cause I got singed a little bit too much.
Yeah, I think I'm out of band-aids. Yeah, I'm out of band-aids.
We used a lot.
Oh boy.
We used a lot,
That's-
basically.
That's not good.
Yeah, I'm completely out of spells.
Do you want to move away from the scene of a murder?
Yeah, it's kind of awkward to explain to people.
I don't
We
know.
could just hide them back in the hay. Then no one would know.
No one would know, but there's blood all over the place.
Yeah.
Seems fine.
Sure, let's just continue on our way. Go, well, that was kind of weird. And then find somewhere, I guess, off the beaten path to set up camp and let everyone rest and heal.
I hope Oren
wait
is not too upset because the old man was not going to deliver the letter.
Oh, fudge, right.
Well, yeah.
What was the letter for again?
The random lady that joined us on the dungeon that we
Oren.
never asked a question about until much late.
That's
The
why
random
she
lady
didn't
that we
join
never-
you.
Questioned why she was with us.
We did, like when we first started going into the stuff, we just basically said, "Oh, a nice lady. Let's go," and never questioned her until halfway through the dungeon and be like,
busy.
why are you following us?"
Well, we knew she had,
She
like,
had business at
not-
the manor.
yeah, business. We knew that. We just didn't ask her anything else. Wasn't her name Rhea?
I thought it was Jenny or whatever.
What?
I don't know what generic name you're thinking of.
I was gonna say I at least knew it started with an R. Okay.
Anyways,
Anyway, let's
Because
continue.
it's because you're the only one who has proper sleep.
you guys rest for the night and begin making your way south along the highway in an attempt to reach Candlekeep.
I feel like we're gonna get ambushed again. Wait, do I still have the shield, or does Plink have the shield?
Yes.
figure it
Trick
out.
is, who do we trust with the shield? Because Blink got easily
Uh,
mind control.
I think technically Zaris has the shield because Zaris was grappling with the dude.
True, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So I'll uncheck it off my thing. Did I already do that?
I mean, I would
did.
rather not have the shield. But
Depends. Do you
Want
want?
Borg continue to carry it?
No, I'm gonna get singed again.
It's fine.
Oh, did we get a long rest so I get to refresh everything?
Yeah, you guys get long rest.
Okay.
Everything is
Nick-
refreshed.
I lose my temporary hit
Woo.
points.
If Borg doesn't want, Zaris can carry it. Zaris just won't use it.
The Czars want to carry the shield because Borg is like, now that we know Plink is unable to carry it, or Plink is not able to carry it because of risk of being taken
Take
over.
control.
Yeah. I guess we could technically ask Orteg if he wants to carry it.
Orteg doesn't even know why we have the shield.
True.
No, I'm good.
Then, do you want to carry it, Zaris?
Not really.
Then
But I will.
Then Borg will just
Borg's
carry
stuck
it. Then
with it.
Borg will
it's
just
not
get
smart.
carry it just because. Then.
It's not smart to let the person who almost gave it away.
Keep it, yeah.
And also, someone has to have enough hit points to handle it. Otherwise, because Orin is gonna die with it, very clearly.
I would go down.
Very clearly.
Doesn't Orin have the least amount of hit points compared to all of us?
Probably. I'm on like the 20s.
At 42.
Why do I have more hit points than Plink?
I'm not a Constitution meat shield. I am a AC meat shield of 20.
That's probably true.
I am not the meat shield. I'm not the meat shield. I absorb HP hits.
Get
I am the meat shield
get
of
smarter.
You hit a wall.
Get smarter,
Congratulations.
Plink, so that you cannot get controlled. Okay?
It's not about being smarter. It's about being wiser.
Get wiser, Plink, so you can not get controlled.
Anyways, as you guys travel south along the highway, the weather gradually gets worse. As you go, dark clouds release rain, making it a very muddy road, but you trudge on regardless, passing caravans as they head north. Luckily for you, nobody jumps out as trying to assassinate you once again.
'Cause we're
Gotta
always
make
on
sure
our
that
guard.
slobber chop stays dry and warm.
Borg
Even
is
in a
on-
cat carrier.
Borg is on guard.
Well, technically not a cat carrier. It's more just a thing, but slobber chops could hide inside in a pinch.
Borg is always on guard, at least protecting the rear. Now.
Anyways, on the morning of the 5th day of your travels, the rain finally subsides, yet the clouds hanging high in the sky. Finally, you've hit a branching path that heads west from the wider road, heading to the sea. A signpost nearby has two signs that point directly west. One says the Way of the Lion, the other says Candlekeep.
Perfect, that's where we want to go.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Oop. Doop.
Borg just follows.
Anyways,
We go.
you guys continue to follow the path. And as afternoon starts to strike, the clouds part, revealing sun as you guys see
blurry.
Candlekeep looming in the distance.
Oh my god. Horrifying.
Ooh,
What are we going
cool
to? Lord of the
picture.
Rings?
That's so cool.
I mean D&D, so
This
you
looks like
know,
Lord of the
not
Rings.
Too far off.
That is Candlekeep.
It literally looks like that castle in like Lord of the Rings or whatever.
Why
Nope.
is it still blurry? Wait a minute. Am I wearing my glasses?
No.
Okay, there we go, guys. Oh, that looks much better. Okay.
I like how Jamie's first instinct would be like, "Am I wearing my glasses?"
Makes sense. I love how there's just a random like boat stuck on one of the towers.
That's the original Candlekeep, I'm pretty sure.
Is it? I guess so.
Can't remember the proper story of Candlekeep, but
I don't
there's a
know.
lot of things that have happened to it in the past.
Wizards are very possessive of their towers.
Yeah, it's all towers.
They must erect a tower for themselves to feel important.
The 2 towers.
You mean the 20 towers?
I was gonna say 2. The whole town is towers.
Candlekeep is specifically built as a massive complex of libraries and literature collected from all across the realms.
And they're by the sea. That seems like a good idea.
Because they can
Not
see
the worst
everything.
idea.
The strongest mages tend to gather at Candlekeep. It's not going anywhere.
Dang, my pun went unnoticed.
Anyway, we go up to the gate, I guess.
I feel like this would be Orteg's home.
Orteg came from Waterdeep.
I mean, he's full of wizards.
At the gatehouse, you're greeted by 3 monks in purple robes. One is a human, one is a dwarf, and another an elf. Around their necks hang the symbols of Denair, god of writing, whose symbol is a lit candle above an open eye. Welcome to Candlekeep. A gift is required for those seeking admittance. You must donate a book or scroll that isn't in the library's archives. Please present your gift for inspection.
Do we all have to present a gift?
I only need 1 gift for the party.
Oh, let me
I
look.
feel like I stole a bunch of random books.
There are actually random books that the players technically have from the earlier campaign.
I don't even have any books. All I
I was
have
gonna
is...
say, Zaris has got like turn to Plink. Or
I got
Orteg, and be
alcohol.
Like,
I got alcohol. Does that work?
Orteg has a
Okay.
ball.
I
I have
have
a fever.
I have 3 mage books. There's no other like written stuff on it.
You picked up a bunch of random spellbooks.
I did.
I have
Um,
cat treats.
Would any of those be one that they wouldn't have?
Which one are you passing off?
One of the 3 mage books that I have.
They all have different spells.
I was never told what they were. I just have them
I
written
did
as
tell
3
you what they
mage
were.
books.
You're asking Janine to remember something that you told us about, like, I don't know, 10, 20 sessions ago.
It's
This is
not
why
the
you write down
Necromancer's
notes.
spellbook and key. It's the 3 mage books that I picked up at some.
3 mage books. That must have been during Jamie's campaign.
Yep.
No, it was during the sewer part of the sessions.
Which sewer part? You mean the first sewer or
The
the second sewer?
bathhouse or the villa's sewer?
Bathhouse.
Oh my god, that was so many sessions ago.
But technically, Plink wouldn't know about it. But you did pick up a journal from a mage tinkerer, a gnome tinkerer,
Oh,
who made the butter knife of Greece.
yeah, I did, didn't I? I picked up so many random books. I don't even know how many are actually in my inventory. Or written into my inventory. I feel like I keep collecting stuff and only put half of it actually into my bag.
Wait,
You
was
can-
Plink that?
You have
No,
a tablecloth.
It was. No,
have a
it wasn't Orin that.
Okay, okay. I have a so from things that I've gathered during this game. I have a tablecloth. I have 18 shiny feathers. I have 1 butter knife, which is a wand with the grease spell. I have the lute. I have 2 gold necklaces. I have 3 mage books. I have 1 necromancer's spellbook and key. I have 1 nondescript liquid. I have 1 pen from necromancer's hair. I have 1 cloak of majestic sea flat. And then I've got some gemstones and the electrum ingots. So I carry a lot of very, very random stuff.
I can tell.
I'm trying to figure out what spellbook
I don't.
books you're carrying.
We never assessed them. I just took them.
They were found in a tomb, just randomly dumped there.
Was
Do
it
I need
in
to
one
go
of the
back and find out
coffins?
what tomb it was so Chris can have a good idea of what it is?
A
Pretty
clay.
much, it was like a coffin full of books from the mages that they killed.
And this is why I shouldn't be allowed to do inventory. Apparently. We never checked. I don't think I ever actually was told what they
You
did.
just took them.
Just kind of took them. And then we never thought about it again.
I know Orteg has the journal of the gnome who worked at the Etrial spell shop before it kind of got a black hole in it.
Have anything. The only thing of writing I have is a scroll case full of like my notes about the sky and astral planes and stuff from my studies. But I don't have any books.
I mean, it was scroll or box, right? What if
Yeah.
I look
Well,
something
Here we
up?
are.
Does it have to be spell based?
I found it.
Oh,
you
okay.
found it?
Yeah. Any of those work?
Cool. Do
Hold
I
on.
know what any of the spells are?
Hold on. I'm gonna type these out in the magical gear pool.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. That fun little thing.
I'm very tempted to just randomly give one, but I should probably actually know what the fudge I've had on me this entire.
You take them out being like, oh, I have some books, and then just flip through them real fast and like occasionally glancing up being like, no, not that one.
Yeah, except for it's all done through like jingles. It's like Tinkerbell.
Ding, 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 ding,
I'll point
ding,
out
ding,
that
ding, ding.
Orteg's the only one who benefits from any of the books.
Right. I
That's
forgot
why
about
we
that
didn't.
now.
That's why we didn't know what to do with them because it was Orteg was the only spellcaster.
Magic book spellcaster.
Borg don't care about books unless it's I need to use them for throwing.
I know Orteg has the the journal invention book of a gnome tinkerer from.
He also
Israel.
has the undamageable book that you give him.
Yes, but that is his own personal book.
Yeah, but he's his old spell book still.
Yeah.
I think I originally meant to like sell the magic books.
I mean, it's a good thing that you didn't.
I guess so.
Okay, I just need to find.
Dun, dun, dun.
Sorry.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
If I knew you guys were gonna care about it all of a sudden, I've done this a while, yo.
Well, you didn't tell us that we had to care about books.
I mean, in all honesty, it's probably fine since we can't use them anyways.
Oh, we have Orteg, so technically we give it to him.
True.
we just slowly make our DMPC really overpowered for no reason.
Because we
I mean, we kind.
can.
I mean, unless we have that moment where we actually are all gonna die, then not necessary.
It has nothing to do with being necessary, and it has everything to do with because we can.
You know what? I'll go with that. We're a chaotic group, and I'll accept chaotic reasons.
All right. There. Bottom of the page.
Bottom of the page. Spellbooks. Burning Hands, Detect Magic, Disguise Himself, Sickness, Silent, Charm Person. Magic Missile.
It is iconic.
Ooh, Cloud of Daggers. You had a spell book for Dark Vision?
That
Tasha's
is a
hideous
spell.
I have a
laughter.
spellbook for
What?
dark vision that I cannot use.
You can animate the dead. Hey, wait a minute. Couldn't we bring back the person who died from fire? Or like all those other citizens?
No.
No,
it's
because it
not
just
a
brings him back
revive.
as a zombie.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
do the first book.
Okay. I'll point out any spellbook would work.
I know.
All spellbooks are unique, so they happily accept the random spellbook. As even though they may have all the technical spells in there, it's not this specific book.
Different formulations, different formats,
Well, you better,
Exactly.
different inks used.
yeah, you better
We're
delete
putting
that
out
just in
tempted to have
case.
Orin just sign their name in the book before like handing it over.
Yeah. So
Don't forget to delete that from our magic pool. Otherwise, we're gonna forget that we got rid of it.
Yeah.
Because that's tendency of this group is that we forget that we have things.
Well,
Also, are
that's
you
why
gonna
we
let
made
Orteg
the
just?
Magic Deer pool.
Are you gonna let Orteg copy those books at some point? I just have to ask.
If he wants to, yeah. I ain't gonna stop him.
Now,
Does he
before
want
you
to copy
guys,
that one before we hand it over and head into?
no, because it takes forever to copy stuff.
I don't know if there's like a spell or two that are really important to him that he really wants.
If there's anything that ever comes up, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Is there a specific reason for your visit to Candlekeep?
Borg pulls out the shield from behind him and just shows it to them. Yeah, we're trying to check out this shield.
that and trying to figure out how to avoid a Baldur's Gate descending into hell, because that's very bad.
You were given a name.
Shoot, what's the name? Oh, I forgot the name.
The commander sent you with a very specific mission to find a very specific mage.
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember
What's her
Chris
name,
mentioning this.
Sheila?
I just forgot the name because I never wrote it down.
I'm starting to see a trend here.
If we have a more
I'm
than
sorry, Chris, that we don't have a note taker in this group.
Jamie, can you please be our note taker?
I
can't
used to
remember
be
to
so
take
good
notes.
at taking notes, but I just don't
I get it.
have a good place to put them anymore.
Jamie can be our good note taker. She's a good person to organize our chaotic mess. This is what happens when we have more than a week off of D&D. We forget things.
Roll intelligence.
Aw?
At least
If you want to remember, roll intelligence.
anybody who has a high enough intelligence.
Wow.
I don't think I have a high intelligence.
Hey, I rolled a 14, so that's a decent amount of intelligence, actually.
Plank, please. Don't roll low.
Oh no. That is a lot to ask for, guys.
You're this one with 5 to their intelligence modifier.
Yeah, but that's still a lot to ask for, guys.
Hey, Chris. When was the last time that you had a campaign go completely off the rails because the party completely actively forgot what they were supposed to be doing?
Pathfinder.
Yes.
That's fair.
What intelligence?
Just flat intelligence.
Oh no, we're screwed.
You
I
have
trust
the
you.
highest intelligence.
I trust you, Jerry. I trust you. Hey.
How'd that
Leave in
go?
the heart of the cards.
I believed in Heart of
Okay.
Cards.
You all remember that the person you're trying to find is named Silvera Savicus.
Trying to find this person named Savaris Savicus.
So odd.
It was not the right name already.
Oh, I know. I did that on purpose.
We don't have a person named that here?
Question mark.
Do you mean Severus, not Severus?
Borg has an accent. What are you gonna do for it?
It's not even an
Does
accent
Borg have an
problem.
accent?
I don't
was
know.
gonna say.
Borg
You're
barely
looking for
remembers the name as it is.
Looks like we went to the wrong place. I guess we have to leave.
No, you all know the name. You all know Borg said it wrong for some reason.
Oh, so Zara's corrected. What do you mean Severus, not Severus?
Right, that word.
So Vera is our resident head of demonology and devilology.
Chimes of agreement.
Right. Well then, we'd like to see her.
Certainly, you're free to see her at any time.
Excellent.
I was gonna say, can you point us to where we're most likely to find her?
They just point at a tower in the distance. Just make your way to that tower.
Zara's gives a thumbs up. Okay, I guess we're heading to that tower then.
Yep.
Yes, please.
Anyways, as you guys make your way through the lowest area of Candlekeep, you note that this isn't technically a bunch of mage towers and mage livings, as the outermost buildings are a bunch of private dormitories and public quarters, as well as other amenities such as shops and bathhouses and gardens and such.
A bathhouse? Oh no.
Or he even smells booze in the air as he sees a pub called the Hearth sitting.
Borg is intrigued. Borg wants to taste a little bit of the alcohol.
It's
Let's just do what we need to do.
Does anybody try to disrupt Borg's attempt to leave the group?
Nope. Too tired for that. Oren's just gonna
Didn't we just have a long rest?
do. Nah, I'm too tired for that.
We've
Oh.
traveled for 5 days in heavy rain.
Oren's focused on the mission for once.
Yeah.
That's a
Well,
nice change of pace.
Don't we need Borg because he's the one who has the shield?
Oh, fudge.
I was wondering who's gonna notice that.
Charm person or something.
I was wondering who's gonna notice that.
One second. 1 second.
You know, you could just
Cyrus just
I don't have
grab Borg and start dragging him behind him and go later.
fine, whatever. If you're gonna try to sleep Borg, you're gonna have to carry Borg all the way up. You know that, right?
It's
Did you say
fine,
we have to
Cyrus.
carry Borg?
Yeah, because if Janine was gonna make Orin do the little diddle and Borg falls asleep, that he's gonna.
No, I was looking if I had charm person.
Oh boy.
Would animal friendship work?
I mean, you have a book that has charm person on it.
I can't use that.
Couldn't you just?
It's fine. Cyrus just grabbed him and we're just continuing along.
Cyrus is stronger.
Yeah.
At least right now.
Anyways, you guys keep walking in the direction of the main keep. Which is the towering backdrop you see.
The little on the glowy thingy at the top, or what?
No, just like the generalness of it all.
Okay.
It is a huge, sprawling complex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you guys meander through the keep, you notice that there's thousands of books and scrolls on just what is considered walls, but also bookshelves at this point. They're in the stairs. They're just quite literally everywhere as monks and wizards go about their business amongst all this, what seems to be chaos.
Monks and lizards?
Wizards.
Oh. Oh. I heard lizards. And I was
Context. Context.
We're in D&D. It could be just lizards.
Honestly, yeah.
I mean, there are probably some Dragonborn there, yes.
Ooh, Dragonborn.
Salamanders.
Recruit the
As you-
Dragonborns.
As you go, finding yourself seemingly more and more lost, you ask for directions whenever you can, and certainly get directed in the correct direction every time. As you make your way to the laboratory of Silvira, located in one of the spires of Candlekeep.
Probably a good thing that you weren't making this too hard on us to find her.
It's not hard to find someone who's notable in Candlekeep. Anyways, as you cross to the spire of Silvira, you find that the inside of her tower is walls of circular tower chambers are punctuated by arched windows that are currently shuttered. Bookcases filled with eldritch volumes stand between the windows, while tables are crowded with specimen jars, alchemical equipment, and other clutter. Engraved into the floor of the chamber is a large, 9-pointed star. A middle-aged tiefling dressed in a wizardly robe stands up by one of the windows, caught in a fugue of intense contemplation. Perched on the corner of a table nearby is a spinny little demon with a warty green skin, buggy eyes, thin black horns, and a whip-like tail. I can't tell you how pleased I am to see you. What have you brought me?
Borg pulls out the shield from behind again and just shows it to her, being like, "This shield has been talking to us and wanted to come here."
I was gonna say Cyrus will now also take out the puzzle box and set it down as well. And we were told to bring you this as well.
Yes, I received a missive a few days ago about it, as she, quite deliberately snaps the box out of Zarus's hands.
Well, at least it's no longer in my inventory.
Borg settles down the shield on the nearby table.
Please don't put that anywhere. Please just hold on to it for the moment.
Borg just picks it up, back up again.
Oh, the poor shield isn't wanted by anyone.
Anyways, she says, contemplating the box that you've handed her, I've been suspicious of the Heist Overseer for a long time, but nobody wanted to listen to me about it, because what do they know? Davius Krieg is a hero, and now look what happened. When I met him a long time ago, I could tell he was just a liar and a charlatan. And look at the point we're at now.
He's an idiot.
Ugh, backstory. Cyrus doesn't care.
Cyrus does not say that out loud, but that's what he's thinking.
Written on his face.
Jezebel,
kind of nods along at the right times.
Jezebel, if you could be a
More
deer.
interesting by matching music to everything that is being said.
Oh boy. Anyways,
Also, I say that.
Sylvira,
I say that internally.
Sylvira turns to the tiny little devil and says, Jezebel, if you could fetch the things for me, as the tiny demon scampers across the desk, retrieving a flask of dark liquid. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just playing music along to whatever she says. So that's how well it matches, I guess.
Anyways, Sylvira, a master of knowing how to unlock these little boxes, pours the black liquid into the box, and then begins tipping the box in certain directions, completing the maze-like pattern that is strewn across it, until the box's horn inlays pop loose and it breaks apart. Inside the box is a stack of 9 chain-linked plates, each 3 inches on a side, and cast of dark iron, stamped with infernal runes. What is going on in Discord?
Nothing. It's
Nothing.
fine.
Nothing.
Infernal runes.
Yep.
That's interesting. I probably can't read that, can I?
Yes, you can.
Oh, I can.
You came with the base knowledge of Infernal.
I know, but I didn't know.
You
Kind
didn't.
of
You know,
runes
but
they
you
were.
didn't know that you can read Infernal.
Yes, whatever. Am I like close enough to kind of like peek at and see what it might say, or am I
Yeah.
too far away?
Yeah, as she also brings it up for you guys to read, even though you guys can't read it. For those of you who can't understand, I'll go over what it says, as it is basically a very damning contract. Be it known that all that I, Fabius Krieg, High Overseer of Eteril, have sworn to my master, Zariel, Lord of Avernus, to keep the agreements contained in this oath. I hereby submit to Zariel in all matters and for all time. I will place her above all creatures, living and dead. I will obey her all my days and beyond with fear and servility. I recognize the dispensions of the device called the Solar Insidiator, hereafter called the Companion, in my capacity as High Overseer of Eteril and its vassal territories. I acknowledge that all lands falling under the light of the Companion are forfeit to Zariel. All persons bound by oath to defend Eteril are considered forfeit. I further recognize that this dispensation will last 50 years, after which the Companion will return whence it came, taking Eteril and its oath-bound defenders with it, if that is Zariel's wish. All that is my everlasting pledge.
Oh my god. So this all happened because it was now the end of the 50-year contract?
Yep.
Well then.
So, to fill you guys in on the background a bit, the
Yeah.
Guardian was a great big solar sphere hanging above the town of Eteril, keeping evil at bay. Or at least that's the story. It was supposedly a blessed device used by Torm to keep people safe in the town, and thus it became known as the Holy Lands of Eteril. In reality, as you've just learned, it was a device created by Zariel with the intent of eventually sucking the entirety of Etrol into hell as sacrifice. For what purpose? Who knows?
Well then. Interesting. So, did he not get sucked in just on a whim from Zariel? Or
He knew the timetable, so he wasn't in the city.
oh, so he just booked it and said peace.
Mhm.
Yep.
Oh, suppose that explains why Rhea was so upset with him.
Not only did he abandon Etrol in its time of need, he was also
The reason.
technically responsible.
Mhm.
Man, he sounds like a jerk.
Sounds like a gullible idiot.
Like you can turn away the powers that be in the hells.
Yeah.
There's just shrugs.
Borg just shrugs.
Anyways, turning to the shield of yours, do you have any idea what it is? Just asking.
All it says is bring it to Candlekeep, and it talked
Well-
to little Orin over there.
Orin just kind of chimes.
Well, didn't Plink investigate it?
Yep.
I thought Plink was the only one to say it wasn't dangerous. That's it.
Oh.
It just has something
I-
in there. It's just we don't know it.
I did further investigation when we did a long rest because I needed to get a gem to finish the investigation. So I could do identify. And I did. It has a being imprisoned in it. I'm not sure what type of being.
And have you had people try and take the shield from you?
Yepers. Horribly.
Have you heard of the cult of the Shield of the Hidden Lord before?
Nope.
First I heard of it.
So, to make the long story short, what you have is the Shield of the Hidden Lord, the holy symbol of the cult. The shield is also known as the Shield of Gargoth, which I believe is the being currently inside the shield. The shield itself was built before sealing Gargoth, which is why it has the symbols of good's triumph over evil. But the name Gargoth belongs, in fact, to a pit fiend that was sent by Asmodeus to corrupt mortals on the material plane. And while it was here, it amassed such a following that it rivaled that of the gods. Obviously, that never came to be because now Gargoth is trapped inside the shield.
So what are we supposed to do with
Oh.
the shield now?
I was to say, that's a lot more invested in the shield than I thought was going to happen.
This is just it's like it's just like this knows that we're gonna keep getting constantly attacked if that means there's a cult behind the shield.
Technically, no.
That technically doesn't necessarily mean a solid yes.
We have two options.
Chuck it in the ocean.
Chuck it in the ocean. Destroy the
No,
shield.
My suggestion is to keep it here, locked away in a transdimensional space, away from anything it could possibly corrupt.
Hasn't corrupted us.
Mind that. Why hasn't it tried to corrupt us? Or are we just too dumb to be corrupted?
Technically, two of us are a little
Appreciate
too.
that Zoris knows our level of intelligence.
Two of us are a
Because
little too dumb.
devils always are in it for a deal. By bringing it here, in extension, it's attempting to return home, I would imagine. You guys all feel this pulsing voice in your head at this moment saying, "Take me to the nine hells, and I'll swear to serve you faithfully as both a guide and an advisor."
Borg does like barely even react to the voice being like,
Well, that explains a lot.
He does not care in the slightest.
Why do we want to go to hell?
Borg has no interest in like helping him unless it benefits him more so, and he doesn't fully trust the shield.
Because unfortunately, the disappearance of Etrol has started the clock ticking on the rest of the realm being sucked into the hells.
What's our other option? Because you only gave us one option.
The shield just told you the other option.
Okay.
You won't be chased by a cult if the shield returns to its natural plane.
True.
Wouldn't it be
Do we wanna
bad
do
to
a
return it,
one?
though?
Technically, yeah.
It swore
Not-
loyalty is all. So
I'll point out that a devil that swears loyalty is going to keep that word.
Borg still doesn't have too
True,
much
but
interest
the
in
how
it.
about it keeps its word is the scary part.
It didn't really leave a lot of room to expand on its idea.
True. It just says bring it to the place, and it follows us for all of eternity.
That's not a good thing.
Depends.
We got a stalker.
Depends. How do we feel about the as a group? Because Borg really doesn't care either way. Just be standing there.
I mean, Zar shrugs and goes, "Might be interesting. He probably knows more than I do."
Might be stronger than you at this point too.
Zars looks offended at that.
Wow.
Sure, Oren's like, that'll make an interesting story at least.
Messing with devils usually results in bad things. Cough, cough, cough. If you're gone, cough,
Oh,
cough.
I 100% agree, but I feel like otherwise we're not moving forward as a group.
I mean, Borg will go with whatever you guys want, and he would just take the shield whichever way. Jamie, what does Plink say?
So the question is, though, are we going to be able to defend ourselves before?
Before what?
Before we get to hell by people who are chasing us for the shield?
What?
Basically, she's asking if the cult is we're able to defend ourselves from anybody who wants to take the shield before we get to our
Yeah, because we were doing too hot last time.
That's fair.
I mean, we just need to over-prepare now. We have a shop nearby, probably. We can get some stuff.
Why are you guys... Wait. Why are you guys trying to prepare for? You're trying to prepare to defend the shield?
If we're gonna take the shield, Lissa's worried that there's more people who might want to take the shield from us.
Well, I say either if we decide to leave the shield, that's great. Done and done. But if we decide to take the shield, we don't want it to give it to anyone else. So if the cult tries to take it...
When will the
we're
cult
doing too
try to
hot.
take it?
I don't know. When we were on the road, they tried to take it.
How is the cult going to get to Avernus?
They still try to take it from us.
I meant like before we reach Avernus.
They called us a goat. They called me a goat man. Took that personally.
Well, currently you're safe inside Candlekeep.
Yeah, but once we leave,
How do we
whatever.
know?
Anyways,
Straight to the
Zarus
Candlekeep.
is for anything. He thinks it might be interesting to keep the shield.
I like how Borg's interested in the fact that Zaris and Zariel have the same name, which is not intentional at all.
I know it's not. I didn't even know.
No, I know. That's why I was just like, it just looks like Zaris because, like, I just internally thinking, are you guys actually not related?
Are we
I
sure
mean,
you're not
To be
related?
fair, Zaris is a tiefling as well, so
That's why
it's
Borg.
not-
That's why
So
Borg was just
Vera's
like,
a tiefling.
Yeah, but Zaris has the same names. It was like,
No.
Well, I will
Similar.
leave it up to whoever has the strongest opinion any which way, and we'll just do that.
that might be Plink because currently Plink is like,
Well, if Blink doesn't want it, then sure, we can just hand it off.
Jamie, what's the ultimate decision?
Honestly, I don't think it's a good idea to be
To do what?
taking a. I don't think it's a good idea personally, but
I mean, probably not. But if he comes out of the shield,
it
you
sounds
know,
more of a chaotic
and do
fun
some
group.
sparring.
Yeah, some fun group.
Oh my god.
It sounds like a fun time, Jamie.
Zaris took that comment from Borg about him being stronger very personally. Zaris is now really interested in seeing whether or not it's true.
Borg is just gonna keep it on his back until someone actually tells him to not. Because so far he always has heard that 2 people are interested in it, and so far Plink is like hesitant. Democracy.
See, does Orteg have an opinion? Is he going
Uh,
to be following us?
I'd suggest if we're going to hell that a pit fiend would be a very excellent guide.
Perfect, I guess we're keeping it then.
Borg just shrugs and is like, fine, whatever.
Well, regardless, Severa states digging through a pile of stuff. You might want this, even if it is a bit unreliable, as she sprawls it across the table.
Ooh, pretty. Are we
Map?
going
This
to
is the
Mordor?
only map, and a very unreliable one, of Avernus, in all of Candlekeep.
Those beholders?
Who knows what they are? I'll point out I'm not entirely sure how reliable this is, considering those who tried to make it went crazy attempting to.
Same.
Well,
Sorry.
I mean, I suppose any hint is better than nothing.
Looks literally like Mordor.
Mordor.
I'd suggest taking it with you, as it will probably serve you more than me here.
Anyone who wants to be a map reader, or Borg is gonna just take it?
I mean, I suppose Zaris can take it, but Zaris is more star reader than map reader, but
I mean,
I will
can
ask that
try.
you return it once you come back, if you come back.
I mean, does she want us to make a copy of it?
can we make a copy of it? Actually, we should.
If
ask.
you can fix the map on your way down there, yes. But if you need to make a copy, go ahead. If you don't feel like taking the actual thing,
let's go.
I mean, because I mean, there's a chance we won't come back. So is she fine with literally just giving this to us with the, possibility of not ever it being returned?
it doesn't hurt to have an extra copy or two of a map just in case they might, be destroyed.
I'll point out that if you guys fail down there, the realms are doomed. So
You're only sending one group of people down there? Wait, no, I wouldn't say that. In
No.
Never mind. Retracting statement.
Others have gone down there. They have not come back.
Borg just suggests that we at least make a couple copies if we're going to take also the original.
okay. You guys can have as much time as you need to prepare.
Good.
Map to my inventory.
Because I want to go to the armor shop.
As to the matter of actually reaching Avernus, I would happily send you there myself but unfortunately Candlekeep is a very strict place on certain spells. However, I do have a friend who lives in a tower about 20 miles from here. He knows the spell to get you to the Nine Hells. And he owes me a favor. But more importantly, my friend Traxigor is looking after an old friend of mine, someone with a history of battling devils in the Nine Hells. I think you'll enjoy her company very much. Her name is Lulu.
I know.
Lulu.
Lulu.
We better
Oh my
remember
God.
this. We better remember this name, otherwise, we're gonna.
Chris will lose it.
Yep.
I've said two names, Lulu and Traxigor.
I was like, I knew it was a T. I was like Trogor or something like that.
Traxigor is the wizard. Lulu is the friend.
Sounds like she could be fun.
Lolly Lule Lo.
Anyways, what do you guys need to do before you go?
Armory.
Uh,
See if we can get anything good gear.
Fair enough.
We actually probably should sell a lot of the stuff we're carrying because we have a lot of loot that we aren't using that can.
Also, I would like to buy a bunch of potions. I
What
drank
type
all
of
my
potions?
I
Do
drink
you
all
want
my
more
potions.
health potions?
Do you want better potions?
Yes.
Always.
those are expensive though.
It's either we get like more potions. Like I want to get more potions and also possibly better gear. Either can increase the AC or just get a better weapon.
Maybe you can get different armor.
Yeah, I would like a better armor just in case. Because if we're gonna go through Avernus, well, we might have some trouble.
Yeah, true.
Maybe.
Doubt it.
I think
I'm not saying anything.
Let's go to the armory. Because Vorg wants to go to armory first.
Okay. I'll just gloss over the fact that you probably sell all of your items.
I don't know what items to sell.
Yeah.
Probably not all of them because some of them could come in handy. Is the problem? Like the canteen is extremely handy.
Let me
Sell
check
all of
right now.
the expensive loot things that are worth money.
That
Like
are only
the one
worth
that
money.
traps people in hell. We probably don't want a sword that does that.
Did you guys write down the price, by the way, of everything I gave you?
Nope.
No.
You didn't give us price for most of them.
Some of the items didn't have prices. The gems did.
I have azurite gemstones, electron ingots. I got 17 fancy wine bottles. I'm keeping the.
have a femur.
I guess I can keep my whiskey just in case to drink.
So actually, you're like the only one who doesn't care.
Oh, shoot! That would be handy, but I
Ours?
can't use it.
The femur?
Shoot!
I
Don't-
mean, I've carved it, but
also, don't forget.
if you need it.
Don't forget, Jamie. You need to buy some food for your little cat.
Yeah, I need to buy enough. That would be so handy to have, but I guess we can't get
What?
a wand of healing, but I couldn't use it anyway.
Do you have
What does
Orteg?
it need to be used?
You need to be.
You need to be smart enough to use it.
Orin could use it. Oh no, it's not an issue of smart. It's a matter of class.
Well, do you want to ask Orin to use it?
Oh, it's not that. It's too expensive. It's over 20,000 gold.
Haha.
Yeah, we definitely do not have that amount of gold.
I have the most amount of gold, and I don't even have half of that.
I mean, technically, the Periapta Hill is like 4,000 gold.
All right, I'm gonna just say you sell all your stuff, and I'm gonna come up with a random high number for you guys.
I don't know what stuff to sell.
Assumably all the expensive loot that isn't actually an item.
I'm assuming like my fancy bottles, my.
Do you want me to sell the mage books, or does Ortag want us to hold on to those?
I'm keeping.
Give those to Ortag just so you can copy them.
I'm gonna keep
Copying takes a lot of time.
I'm gonna keep my at least my whiskey bottles because I would at least want to drink those.
I mean, I have a ceremonial dagger that I could probably sell, although I don't know if I want to sell that.
I'm giving up my wine bottles, fancy wine bottles, my electrum ingots, and azurite gemstones. That's what I give up.
Oh my gosh, you guys, yeah, Zaris definitely does not have any of that.
Do you want us to list off everything that we're giving up to?
No, at this point, I'm just gonna say the group gets 2,500 gold pieces between the 5 of you,
And sells.
or
Get rid of
4.
a couple stuff.
I don't care who gets the money
2,500 gold
overall.
Okay.
Zaris does not take any of that. I will delete the fact that I have nuts and berries in here, though, from the very first session.
They're definitely still good. I don't know what you're talking about.
They weren't even edible. They're just good for making ink.
I'll point out 2 things.
Okay.
Zaris never cares about money, and Ortag technically has no right to the gold pile.
I mean, if he does, it's a problem.
Borg takes
Hey,
at least 500 of it.
Took rid of those
And-
berries.
Really underselling himself.
What does
I'm
Borg do with the-
waiting on you guys to decide on what you guys want. So I'll take.
We
at
could
least
split
500.
it into 4 and just put Zaris's portion into the party gold.
That's gonna give a. Well, actually, see 4.
We have
we
the
have-
bank.
Yeah, we have the bank.
Right?
Because Zaris doesn't take stuff.
Yeah.
I say that's fine. We'll just do that.
That would equate to 500.
7,500.
7,500.
Sorry, 750 gold pieces per person.
Is this 750?
7,500.
I said 7,500. That's
Wait, are we splitting it 4 ways or not?
yes. Did I do that math wrong?
That doesn't
don't
sound
know.
right. Actually, give me 1 second. Because this should be a.
Yeah, I did that
fine.
math wrong.
I'm just doing this right now. Yeah,
Isn't it 675?
625. Yep.
25?
625 because it's 25 because there's 100 left because 2,500 does not divide to 4 evenly, so there's be 25 somewhere in there.
Yeah, so it's 625. If
So
you
that
split
goes
it 4
to
ways.
everybody but Zaris.
Yep.
Yep.
Zaris is fine with his 300 gold.
So I will add 125 to my current.
Can we just, if Zaris ever spends money, can we just have him like grab enough money to equal it out again from the bank?
Oh. I'll point out the whole reason Zaris doesn't need money is monks are very much like that, and that's what Zaris is basically around.
Yeah, I know.
If Zaris doesn't understand the concept of money, nor why it seems so important.
I'll point out you have a cartographer's kit.
Who has that?
Zaris.
I don't
Yeah. It's in your inventory.
I don't see it in my inventory.
It's under your tool proficiencies. Or at least you have the proficiency with it.
Oh yeah, I have the proficiency for it, but aren't those really expensive?
Yeah.
Chris has to look them up. We might be able to swindle a deal.
I mean, do we want? I can get one.
I mean, if you wanted to copy the maps, I'm going to say Sophia just basically hand you a cartographer's kit to use to do so.
I mean, she did ask us to update the map, so
Also, yes.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I guess I should then add that to my inventory.
I'll point out that Candlekeep, being the magical insanity that it is, sells a literal crap ton of magic items.
which Borg can't
Okay.
even use a single one of them.
Okay, perfect. So I have a cartographer's kit, so I can copy maps and make a new one if need be.
Wait,
I
why
guess-
can Borg
I
not
don't know
use
how
that?
expensive that is.
Well, I thought I was thinking magical books, but magical
Items.
item. Oh, okay. Because I have the mace and scimitar. Scimitar. Yeah, scimitar.
Can I make one suggestion?
No.
Yes.
Jamie, can I make one suggestion?
What is that suggestion?
A bag of holding.
Oh yeah.
What's the bag of holding do?
Basically allows us to carry almost as much as we want to without the weight limit.
It's like Harry Potter in the
You know all
Oh.
those booze?
expansion.
Oh, you can put it all in hammer space. Got it.
Yeah. It's
Nick, I'll point out there's a funnier point to a bag of holding that you'd like.
What?
If you put two bags of holding together, they explode.
Yes.
Ooh, wait, that gives you a terrible idea. You should not have said that.
Yeah. No, you
They're
don't.
not exactly cheap, so
How much are they?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
They're usually like
Well-
200 gold pieces or something.
Oh, I can
We
buy
have-
2 of them easily.
We have the pool, the bank. You can use the bank money.
That's the pool of the bank, as in everyone else's, not just Borg.
Well, there is now here. Wait, we need to add
Or can
the.
buy 2 of his own so that he can explode stuff.
that's what I was planning on.
We need the
It's
600.
it's for emergencies only.
Oh.
If I am in the danger zone or people in the danger zone, Borg will utilize. Is it instantaneous or is it like?
Wow, I lied. Bags of holding are super expensive.
Oh,
How
what
how
to
much?
how
say.
much?
The amount I gave you in gold.
Well-
2,500.
That's for the
bank-
smallest of bags.
I was gonna say the bank now has 750 gold pieces, so we can buy at least one
How'd it get 750 gold pieces?
because you put it. There was already money in there, and then you put the 625 in there.
Mm,
Oh, there.
So Ortec didn't get that, or is...
Oh, does Orteg want it?
I'm confused.
How wait? The Ortec has some money from previous session too.
Yeah. Alright, is the last 625 going in the bank, or is it going to
That's
Ortec?
the plan.
Okay.
Plan
So
Okay.
was going to the bank.
625 was the. Is that how much each of us got?
Yep.
I'll point out that Plink can technically make a bag of holding.
Yes, I can. I have not had time to build a bag of holding.
You have as much time as you need.
Well, I say we at least do one, so you know.
Yeah, that is the problem with my artificer. Is most of the cool stuff it does, I need time to actually do it.
Well, take this time and just do the things that you want to do.
That is the hard part. So, I got homunculus serpent to build. Technically, you have to. Wait, do I have to? Did I build it? When did I build it? I'm sorry, guys. I'm starting to crash pretty hard.
It's okay, Jamie.
Okay, it's getting late, and we probably won't go too much later.
Let's
Or at
go
least
all
I-
night.
much like-
Yay!
What else? Does anybody else in the party want to buy some stuff?
I want to buy some armor potentially.
Do you have unarmored combat? Why would you buy armor?
So that I don't get hit with so many fireballs.
There are other things you could get that do not qualify as armor, but would help resist fire damage.
I mean, we're going to Avernus, so I assume like fire damage would be a really good thing to have.
Yeah, we should probably get something for Inferno stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Where did that go?
I just want increased like AC is all. Or
Wait,
like
sorry, my computer spazzed out for 5 seconds there.
yeah, it's either I get increase in AC or just an increase in like resistance and fire is what I would say I would go for.
I cannot type.
What kind of weapons do they have too, Chris?
Magic weapons.
Any of them good you recommend for demons? We're fighting demons, right?
Devils.
Devils.
See,
Okay.
there's a ring of fire resistance. There we go. That could do it. Let me see. Let me do some research for you.
If it's too much, Jamie, it's okay.
No, it's more finding the price because it is a rare item. But it does exist. It might be a little expensive because it is rare.
That's what I
D&D
said.
has this weird thing with magic items of being super, 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 super expensive, but not being able to sell it off for very much.
I don't know why.
The economic system in D&D is very poorly built.
I mean,
It's
to be
not great.
fair, you could throw money willy-nilly.
It's not a seller's market, I'll tell you that much.
6,000 for a ring of fire resistance.
That is way out of Borg's pocket.
Yeah.
That's
And then-
because getting straight up resistance to fire is considered a really strong thing.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to have some good resistance to AC then. Or not.
You
resistance
can, I don't know, is it a thing to get like a cloak that can help not completely resist fire, but I don't know, so you don't
That's what I'm
burn?
trying to figure out.
That's what's like. What if I can't stop the burning? At least I can increase my AC, so that I can maybe stop the attacking.
Can we find like an enchanter who's really like in a bad situation and save him and make him indebted to us for life? So
Oh
he
my
can just
God.
enchant our objects.
That's not how magic system
Sorry,
works.
tired brain. What do you mean it's not how magic systems work? It's totally how that works, right?
Well, one, you have an artificer, which is exactly what you're saying.
Actually, yes. That's part of the problem is I'm not high enough level to do some of the stuff yet. I am...
Okay, Jamie.
Is it next level or is it like a few levels later?
It's several levels, probably.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a baby artificer still.
Don't worry, Jamie. All of us are still babies.
Anyways, thought too is that creating magical items requires you to imbue magic into the item when it's crafted. Unless you're an artificer.
It's okay. Only dreams.
There is a potion of fire resistance.
Yeah, don't we want just more health potions? Weren't we gonna do that too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get more health potions, but also a good amount of like equipment, whether it be like weapons or just armor. That's what I want to go for. Also, if there's any good items that the shops have, like
there's a potion of fire resistance. It's an uncommon, so it's about 50 gold.
fire
That's
resistance
probably
is
not too bad.
Fire resistant
But-
potions is probably a good idea.
Yeah, it only lasts for an hour though.
I was gonna say, yeah, the problem is it wears off.
I mean, it's better than nothing, because if we can't get better armor, or better like or fire resistance, it's best to at least drink a potion.
We probably want at least several then.
I'll point out that you definitely want a magic weapon or a silvered weapon, Nick.
Yes.
That's why I was like wondering if they have anything that can be good against demons, and I don't know if they have it.
Silvering a weapon does not take that much gold. You could even silver an existing weapon.
Oh, I can do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would like to do that with my...
silvered.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, can I get my great axe silver?
Yes.
Cool.
But
How
you
much...
get more benefits for getting a magic weapon.
Yeah.
More benefits with a magic weapon, so you recommend getting a new weapon.
If you so magic weapons have the benefit over silver weapons of they're a +1, 2, or 3,
Mhm.
which gets added to its accuracy and damage bonus.
Okay.
I can't do that to my loot, can I?
Wait, didn't we already make Borg's axe a magic weapon?
It is technically a magic weapon.
Is it?
We gave it returning.
I thought that
No,
was
you
only
gave-
for my rage.
That not
Hey.
just that.
No,
Jamie
wait,
gave
wait.
me returning.
Yeah.
Did you do just enhanced weapon on Borg's then?
Not just that. He had something. He had a charm for his axe to increase it to a +1.
Did it?
Did it?
I'm not.
Did it?
I'm so out of it, guys. I could have sworn I did something for Borg's axe, but
Yes,
it may
we
have
might
been a
need to
very
call it
active
here.
I think we're gonna have to start next session of us actually discussing this because 2 of us are falling asleep.
Nick, you have a lucky charm and you've yet to use it.
What the heck is a lucky charm? Yeah, magically delicious.
I'm joking. That's your own background thing.
I have a lucky
Okay,
charm.
so-
What?
Wait, you do have a rock of luck. What the hell?
Yeah, I do have it. I remember getting that randomly. I just never used it.
Jamie, why does he have a rock of luck?
I don't remember when he got a lock.
That was during your D&D session. I'm pretty sure.
I could. Chris, did we have dinner?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's where my memory is at the moment, guys.
Yeah, can we call it here?
Yeah.
I guess so.
He is very much losing it. and
You've all
I
lost
don't have the
cohesion.
mental capacity to try to do shopping for her.
Let's just restart this next time. We're still
Here.
We
discussing.
don't have to restart it. We can just take the week to figure out what it is that we each want for our characters, and then we can come in and be like, "This is what we want."
Yeah,
I don't know. I need Chris to talk to me throughout.
there's also.
That's the link I
silver-
use for magic items.
And there's.
Does Candlekeep have all these items? I'm assuming.
No.
How do we know
You mean
what can we buy and what we can't buy?
So I'll give you a hint, Nick.
Oh, it says Candlekeep there. I see it.
No, that's just a book.
Oh. What?
I'll give you a hint. Legendary, artifact, and unique are only one individual item of any quality in the universe.
Mhm.
That does not mean anything to me.
Pretty
It means
much.
they'll never be in Candlekeep,
Oh. Okay.
or at least up for auction.
So legendary and unique only, right? Artifact is good.
Artifacts are artifacts.
Okay.
They also exist as a singular entity of themselves.
All right. I'll take a look at it through this week if I have time. But,
Oh, look at it as if it's common or uncommon, they'll absolutely have it.
sound.
If it's rare, they may not have it. It could be hit and miss. If it's more,
Well, it's fine, Jamie. It's fine. It's fine. I'll ask Chris any questions throughout the week,
Yeah.
and all that stuff. Jamie and Janine, you guys go to bed because you guys are definitely falling asleep.
Sorry.
I may actually have to
It's
ask
okay.
Chris if we had game today.
N-
Yeah, no, I am.
Maybe next week
Sorry.
we will start up, but that is still a maybe. But anyway, if we don't have a game next week, happy 1 year gaming of D&D, everyone.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm not trying to be so active, but I don't know where I am.
No,
okay.
it's fine,
It's
Jamie.
okay, Jamie. It's okay.
Don't have control over that.
I was like, we probably wouldn't have gone too much farther anyway.
Nope.
I mean, it's already 11 anyways, so my time.
That's true.
Oh, also, attuned. Attuned is a thing. Keep in mind if your items have attunements to them, you can only have 3 attuned items at a time, and not necessarily in the same slot. Like, you can't have 2 attuned helmets.
I mean, you can't have 2 helmets.
Mm.
I've seen a guy with 7 hats. There are people who disagree with that. Well, yeah. But yeah, attunement, it's like 3 per 3 a person unless you're like the weird oddball thing of artificer.
Alright.
Or fishes are weird. They can increase how many items they can attune to.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
Alright. Night, Jamie.
Good night, Jamie.
Night all.
Good night, Janine.
Night, guys.
Take care.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Take care.
Sorry.
It's okay, Jamie. Don't have to apologize. Also, Lissa just left without even saying.
Bye, Lissa.
Ah, bad.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll help Jamie out. Bye, Nick.
No worries.
Feel free to bug me this week about figuring out Borg.
I will,
Yeah.
and I'll also bug you if I want to play games with you.
Okay.
All right.
Chris is a good resource for.
Chris is a good resource, and he's a good man to also carry me on his back.
That's your problem.
No, I mean I just slip on your back, you carry me, and that's it.
Yeah.
This
He
is
can
this
help you out.
this is maybe why Chris might have back problems because of me.
Nah, they're getting better.
Are you saying I'm getting lighter? Oh, that's a compliment.
No, he's doing less strenuous craziness at work.
I drive a big truck now.
You big trick.
Yeah, but your schedule is completely different now.
Yep.
That's part of the reason why I'm sure she appreciates it.
Alright. Let's get Jamie to bed. Bye, Nick.
Good night.
Yeah.
Good night. You
Good
too.
night.
Bye. And with that, it is the end of D&D. A little abrupt ending, but it is what it is. Everyone's tired, but we're gonna go with what we have. Anyway, thank you so much for everyone who has been lurking or watching. I do appreciate it, and I hope everyone has a great rest of your weekend, and of course, the great rest of your day. Please take care of yourself no matter what happens, and everyone just sleep, right? Sleep well. And I will just be raiding Andre Adrenaline tonight because he's streaming, just playing some Valorant, probably just getting up his rank and stuff like that. Not much going out, but anyway, I hope everyone take care of themselves. I hope everyone rests up, and of course, I'll see you guys in another stream, whether it be mine or someone else's. I hope to come back next Friday with a stream and with some news. So yeah. Anyway, I'll just be raiding Adrenaline, and I'll take, and I hope everyone take care of themselves. Alright, see you guys later, and have a good night. Everyone rest up and be quiet. Don't yell. Alright, see ya.